Hello, Raw Mithril here once again, and it's time to get back to the hunt and hopefully cheer Dr. Light up a bit. He changed messages and expressions on 20 CDs, maybe he will with 40. Well, that's the hope anyway, so let's move on. For disc number 31 we go to the second room of Pirate Man stage, at least as soon as our little squid friends get into position there. That should be fine. So there's the sparkle indicator, but under the spike mine. So how to get that? Well, the wave burner works differently underwater. It creates currents so you can push spike mines out of the way. And that leaves us free to dig it up. Go to it, Rush. That's a good doggy. So first up today we have Dive Man. He's a robot with the ability of a submarine, and yet he gets seasick. Poor guy. His dive missile is an amphibian homing missile. Yes, it's a frog. I'm guessing they meant amphibious. He has a keen ear, I'm guessing sonar. He likes coral reels? Did you mean reef? His disliking of Pirate Man should be obvious enough. Being the upright Navy guy he is, he doesn't like all those evil pirate types out there. For disc number 32, we head to Tangu Man stage, and our usual exit from the green balloon room. There's that now saving sign I was talking about, and there too is a set of sparklies. So, let's dig. Since that one was so short, I'll show off a special request. Somebody had asked what Eddie does. He rockets in and randomly pelts you with power-ups until he's gone. And those power-ups were pathetic. I do think they get a little bit better if you're lower on health or such. But yeah, he's pretty much the closest you have to an E-tank in this game. Next we have Skull Man. He's a well-balanced combat robot, only good for fighting. And even then, mostly shielding. His good point is he's bone idle, whatever that's supposed to mean. Why being idle is a good thing in any form, I really don't know, but apparently he has bad taste. Fittingly enough, he likes horror movies, and for some reason dislikes beefcake. I guess because he's bone thin, not too muscular? I don't know. Who wrote these? Time to go back to Dynamo Man stage for disc number 33. Here where we have the choice of death spikes or ladder, let's take ladder. Now normally when we get up into this area, we'd start heading right to go after the mini-boss, but instead let's go up here. There it is. Yeah, Mega Man has to slide to get it, but this can easily become a kamikaze mission if you're not careful. Now it's time for Gravity Man. He can control gravity with the unit installed in his body. For this guy, that quote sounds somehow fairly epic. Yet the Earth does move. He's a devoted researcher, but very unsocial apparently. Likes physical science, and hates cosmic space, I guess due to the lack of gravity there. Time to return to Pirate Man stage and go a little further in to get disc number 34. Yes, you knew we'd have to play with the bubble generators eventually. What you have to do is ride a bubble all the way up to the upper left-hand corner. Which isn't too terribly bad. Here's our stop. And shoot open the treasure chest, and there it is. Time to learn more about Wave Man. And is it just me, or does that mark on his head look a lot like Empoleon from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? Anyway, he's not good at close-range combat. Stay away from me! He's apparently a sentimentalist, and his bad point is he loves solitude. Alright. He likes diving, even though his stage has no water in it that he could conceivably dive in. And he dislikes sludge. He doesn't like pollution to the water that isn't in his stage. Yeah. Disc number 35 is here in the Ground Man stage, where base's double jump will come in quite useful. Yes, we're not going after the really evil one just yet. Not that anything involving dig molds is a picnic. We need to get up to that ladder, but even base is going to need a boost to get that high. The first chest is a mimic. The second has what we're after. another fairly odd disc, let's talk about Stone Man. His Power Stone can let stones circle around him as a shield and a weapon, and Guts Man is his friend. And apparently he likes to go see movies with him. His good point is technology, but his bad point is rocky persistence. Since when is persistence a bad thing? Apparently he likes good movies and dislikes Scrooge Person. I guess he dislikes misers? Translate it as you will. Disc number 36 is here in Tangu Man stage, back in the Green Balloon Room, and is a bit tricky to get. There's really a lot of ground to cover here. At the outset, this looks like going for one of the earlier discs that we've already been through. But that's just the start of it. Yes, again, we're going to be seeing a lot of ice wall use. A little bit more here. Get out of my way, cannon. You too. As for the disc, it's right there. Let's find out more about Gyro Man. In the interest of cost, the original flying device is replaced by the propeller. His good point is he's proudful. Proudful. I like it. Bad point, disdain. Yes, his liking. Let's keep the puns going, and he likes Greek sandwiches. Hero sandwiches, I believe. And his dislike is the jet engine. Maybe that was his original flying device and he's just jealous. For disc number 37, all we have to do is get past the first passworder here in Astro Man's stage. That's that. The disc itself is in plain sight right up there. Only fitting that Starman was somewhere in Astro Man's place. He's a robot created for space exploitation? Exploitation or exploration? I really don't know which they truly meant. Apparently he's a dreamer, but an escapologist. Kind of the same thing in some ways, I suppose. He likes opera, oddly enough, and dislikes realist robots. He doesn't want anyone harshing his fantasy buzz. Disc number 38 is here in the Magic Man stage, in the first room with all the trains. Base can certainly get through this room faster. Now, it is possible to get this particular disc with Mega Man, but it involves an ice wall jump that's a little bit annoying, and I've had to use Mega Man enough during this particular segment, so let's give Base some screen time. The disc in question is in plain sight right there. Bloody monopellorns, go away! Well, I suppose it's only fitting that Charged Man was somewhere around all the trains in that stage. He's an all-terrain armored transport robot. He uses coal and water as fuel to keep his cost low. Though, it does seem like that would kind of add up after a while. He's apparently straightforward, but has a bellicose attitude. He likes reflecting on the past, and dislikes trendy fashions. He doesn't like all them newfangled gadgets. For disc number 39, we head back to Dynamo Man's stage again, and the gate leading toward the Securi Eyes. Thankfully, it's just hidden right here. A little digging, and that's all we need. Time for Napalm Man. He has a wide variety of weapons equipped all over his body. Feel the power of my weapon. Taking voice acting lessons from Barry Burton, are we? Apparently he's loyal but a weapon nerd. Oh, we can put him on future weapons. He apparently likes negotiations, but dislikes metal detectors. Wouldn't any robot have problems with metal detectors? Here in the Cold Man stage, we find disc number 40, our final stop for this particular installment. It's in this room with the breaking ice platforms and the skating bunnies. As we go up here, keep your eye on the platform on the right, and there's the sparklies. So, it's time to dig. Pay no attention to the fact that you're kind of hovering over the abyss there, Rush. Thank you. Ooh, shiny, it's Crystal Man. He has the power to produce artificial crystals. Dr. Wily created him just to earn money. Apparently he has a magic aura, but a fishy attitude. He likes fortune-telling, so I guess my intro for him was actually pretty fitting. And he dislikes scientists. Well, that's what you get, Wily. So there we are then. That's 40 discs down. And look, Dr. Light finally cracked a smile. He says we're doing well. Nice to have some confirmation that you feel that way, Doc. So with that, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again next time with the next 10 discs. Until then, fare thee well.